many people, we don't really get what we need. So let me start by saying thank you, y'all, for joining. My intention today, I'm always big on setting an intention. My intention today is to show you, first of all, a whole new way of accruing money, building generational wealth for your family. You might have heard of business to customer. I'm sure you've heard of business to business, but I want to show you today business to government. And I want to also share with you how I got my very first contract through the government. And, you know, it was really a contract that came looking for me. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm always infusing divine truths with business principles. David said that surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life. And another translation says that it'll chase after me. And I can tell you for a fact, I'm a living witness, because once I finish this process that I'm going to show you, the first contract that I got through the city came chasing after me. So it was really a blessing. So I wanted to set that intention first. You're going to see money differently. You're going to see the government differently. You're going to see the government as not just an entity that you're paying taxes to, but also that you can partner with to help you build your business, to build generational wealth for your family, because that's what it's really about. Ultimately, using your resources and leveraging your resources to create your own economy. That's what I really help people do, create your own economy. All right, so I want to open it up first. I want you to tell me a little bit about who you are, what brought you here, and when I say what brought you here, not so much to this session, but what brought you to this place of wanting to know more about government contracts. Do you have a business? Are you licensed? All of that. So I'm gonna start with you, Mimi, because I've known you the longest.
I knew you were going to come to me. You'll have to excuse, you might hear my son in the background, mom life. But
oh, congrats.
Thank you. I am a manicurist, and what I've noticed is there are a lot of different ways that each state allows manicurists to work. And so what my hope is to get every state aligned with one practice. And I know a lot of that will have to do with going to the government and allowing those processes to be seen and viewed and appreciated under one kind of entity. And so what I'm super interested in is just trying to figure out how I can start that business and align that with the government so that every manicurist in every state can be aligned under one rule and one cohesive kind of process. So that's really why I'm here.
Okay. So look, you never have to apologize for having your children on. That's what this is about. I mean, that's what this is. I mean, really, that's what it's about. It's about leaving a legacy. We can't leave jobs to our children. It's just
right.
We can't do it. And we can't even really leave a business that we're owner and operator in, but we can leave a system. You know, that's what motivated me to do it. So I want to repeat this back to you. You're a manicurist, and what you want to do is see processes be aligned across the 50 states, but more specifically, you to have a business that's aligned with the government.
Right. So what I would like to see happen is to have representatives from each state, come back and say, okay, there's a manicurist having an issue in this salon. How can we help her? How can we make sure that this person is being paid fairly? How can we make sure that they're receiving the right education? All of those kind of things.
Got it. Okay. Okay. Now, do you have a business license? Is your business licensed today?
No.
We got to get that. Now, where are you at, Mimi?
Everywhere.
Oh, you got, okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So no LLC yet, but you're in New York. And I want to ask you two things. The first is, and I want to ask you the same thing, Queen. So now that you heard Mimi first, you could be thinking about this. What is and maybe you already said it, but let's just say it again if you said it. Mimi, what's your intention for your business?
My intention for the business is to ensure that every manicurist is treated fairly, that they're receiving proper wages, and that, when they have concerns about fair practices or work practices or any of those things, that they have someone in some place that they can go to just to ensure that they will get all the assistance and all the help that they need.
Okay. Do you have that written somewhere?
You know what's funny? I said I said wow to myself silently because that's the first time that I've been able to put it into words. So no, if you can send me that clip so that I can write that down for myself.
You definitely get this. Everybody's going to get a copy of this. And like I said, thanks y'all for joining because everybody else is going to pay for this. So y'all are getting this firsthand. Really, I mean, you are paying. You're paying with your time, and I want to share that with you too. That's one of the things I don't think we think enough about. That time. People always say time is money, time is money, time is money, but it really is the most important commodity that we have.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you, Mimi, to write that down. I want you to write it because what's going to happen is, as you write it, it's going to become so much more clear to you. And what
Mm-hmm.
that's going to do is that's going to begin to drive people to you that need you, and it's going to get more succinct. You're going to be able to put that on a bumper sticker.
Mm-hmm.
The clearer you are on your intention, the better you're going to be able to achieve it. So the last thing I'll ask here, and then I'm gonna move on to Queen, then we're going to get into the meeting. What is your intention for today, for this session?
My intention today is to learn as much as I can so that I can start to put this idea that I have into motion.
Okay.
Because I have this idea for a couple years now and just haven't had the resources, time, any of those things to actually put it in motion. And so what I'm hoping to do today is just to learn as much as I can so that I can take the next step in bringing this to fruition.
Will you make the promise with me right now, Mimi, that within 48 hours, you're going to take an action step on something that you've heard today?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm going to hold you to that. This is what I want for people that are writing things down. Do the thing, and the thing will give you power. That's what a lot of times we don't do. We plan, we read, we analyze, we say this is this. My goal, Mimi, today is part of my intention. What's up, Robert? Thanks for joining. You're the last person actually on today. This is a closed session, so appreciate you, Robert. My intention today, Mimi, and this is for everybody, is to get you off of someday I'll do this and I'll do that. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Ain't no someday on the calendar. I want you to take action within 48 hours. I promise you, what I'm going to show you today, I'm telling you, it's going to change the way that you think about money. It's going to change the way you think about the government. And it's going to change the way you think about, because you said something really powerful. You said, well, you didn't have the resources. Well, this is what the most powerful resource you have, Mimi. One is your time. Secondly is your intellectual property. You have that. You've got time and you got your intellectual property. And I want to show you how to use that to get exactly where you want to be. I mean, we can't get into all that today within 60 minutes, but what we can do is at least lay the foundation for how you can start getting some free money. All right. So got that there. I'm going to come to you next, Queen. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what your intention is for today.
Well, just like Mimi, I'm sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Queen Oceania. I'm a renowned activist that fights for change in the city, and also the rest of the country. I'm very, very big on. Sorry about that. That's my sister. Nani, shh, 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 shh. Nani, I'm on the phone. Sorry about. I'm on the phone. Yeah, sorry, that's my sister. Yeah, I apologize. I'm with my sister. Yeah, sister wife. So yeah, I'm also an activist that fight for change. I'm very huge on you know fighting for the rights of youth, accountability, jail reform, bail reform, also to pass laws protecting people that's wrongfully incarcerated. I also stand for gay, LGBTQ rights, and that's just pretty much it. What I really want to learn here is how to like expand my brand, and see how much more I can do like to help my community, like either um possibly like starting a group, or um or having my own organization. I mean, currently I'm in school, now to get a degree in early childhood development. But I'm here to like learn how to expand like the brand.
Expand your brand, early childhood development. Let me ask you something, Queen. Do you have a business right now do you have a business right now?
No, I do not. But my sister does. She makes bracelets, and she sells bracelets and paintings.
You need to sit your sister next to you while we're talking. I mean, like you said, no, I'm being serious. I'm being serious. I mean, I'm being serious. I wrote my first book at 18 years old. And I'm going to tell you something. When the earlier you learn entrepreneurship, the learner you learn how to become an enterprise, not just to have a business, but to become a business, it's going to change your life. So I do want to just say this really quickly. I want to appreciate y'all. This is what, Sunday at 12. I used to like being this so-called perfectionist. I used to feel weird at first on Zooms, like, oh, it's background noise, it's this, what's that. But you know what? I invite it now, and I'll tell you why. Because this is life. I mean, you're going to have to build your business in the middle of life. And what happens is sometimes we sit in seminars and that's great, and we get the motivation and we hear all the things. And then we go back to life. And it's like, how in the world do I put this into place? So I understand that you're going to have to, all of the distractions, all of the background noise, both figuratively and literally, these are all the things you're going to have to deal with through life. So I want to show you how to like navigate that. All right. You said building your brand. So Mimi building the business, Queen building the brand. Let's kind of get into it. I want to start with this. I want to start with sharing with you the things that you're going to need to do before you get minority certified. So that way you have a business, because in order to have your business be minority certified with the city, the state, or the federal government, you got to have one, right? It's like, my cup runneth over. Yes, but you got to have a cup. I need you to have a cup. And I hope me telling you this story will motivate you to get business license yesterday. 2020 and 2021, the government printed more money than it did since it started printing money. I'm going to say that one more time. 2020 and 2021, the government printed more money in those 2 years than it did the entire time it's been printing money. What happened during that time?
Inflation.
Not yet. 20 and 21, not yet.
Oh, wait, yeah, the COVID happened.
COVID happened. So I want to repeat this because I really want you to get this. 2020 and 2021, the government printed more money than every other year combined.
That's
than
insane.
printing money. It's insane, isn't it? So this was the thing. I had a friend who I told when the PPP loan, before the PPP loans came out, he actually, I'm gonna share a little bit of my story here. Y'all already know, for those, y'all pretty much already know me. Y'all know I had to rebuild about 4 years ago. I didn't have a bank account. So I had to, and this is the thing, I really shouldn't say rebuild, because I had a job before I went in that dark place. I came out and started learning how to build companies because I had to learn how to create my own economy. See, when you back into a wall, your whole mindset changes. But look, I told one of my boys who I was in this dark spot with, I said, look, you need to get your business license. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. You day trading, doing all this stuff. Get your business license, kid. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. All right. Pandemic happened. 2020. PPP loans came out. They're giving out 20,000 a pop. Just all you needed was what? All you needed was an EIN, and you had to show you had it for a year. So who got the loan? I got it. Didn't have to pay it back. My man was like, man, I should have got. I said, I told you, get it now. You never know what could happen. Get it now. Do you think he got it? This was March. When did they get it first? This was June of 2020. Do you think he got that business license then?
Of course not.
Didn't get it. Didn't get it. Because I think it's this thing. See, this is what I want to show you as I'm teaching you here. It's a mindset that keeps people held back. It ain't the resources. It's a mindset. I'm telling you something. It's a mindset that keeps people in a state of stuckness. I think his thinking was, respectfully, you know, they did this one time. When are they ever going to do this again? So he didn't get the business license. Well, you know how the story goes. About a year later, Trump came back because Trump Trump was trying to win again. So he said, we're going to release more funds. Who you think got 20 again? Me and my man, mad as heck. I'm going to say heck because I might have pastors and religious folk that listen to me later. I don't want them to tune me out. But he was mad. He was mad. I told him, you should have gotten the license. And so he did end up getting the license. The problem is he got the business license, then got the EIN. But by that point, he wasn't really able to take advantage of it because you had to have it for a year. So if he would have gotten it when I told him first time, he would have had 40,000. Free money. Anybody that got that did not have to pay it back for the most part. And if he would have gotten it the second time I told him, right, once we got the money from the first PPP loan, he would have at least gotten another 20. So I just want to share with you really quickly, it's the mindset. And that's partly what I want to help people do, change their mindset around this. All right, I told you I was keeping it small and intimate. Robert, I want to give you a chance to jump in here. Tell us who you are. You know, you're one of my favorite people in the world. Tell us who you are and tell us your, and I know you already have a company. You're president of a towing company. Tell us what your intention is for your business and for you being here today. I'm gonna give Robert. Oh, there you go, Robert. All right.
Sammy, how you doing? My name is Robert. I'm here today. I'm here today, to learn how to expand my thinking. Get out of the stagnated mindset. And just to help grow as a person. Learn and grow, incorporate the new things I'm learning in my daily life.
What's your towing company called, Robert?
6 Star Automotive Services, and I just bought a new dually truck and trailer, so I'm looking to establish that as well.
That's what I'm talking about. So you have the LLC, okay, and you already have your EIN and your business bank accounts, right?
Yes, correct.
Good. Okay, so you're already for a little bit further along. So we got people at different stages. This is good. That's why I want to keep this small and intimate. So we got you, Robert, who has your LLC, got your EIN, got your bank account. Mimi, you have a powerful idea, and I know you've been doing this for a while. I know you've been doing artistry for a while on different levels. So now it's just about turning it into I don't want to say a legitimate business, but turn it into a business that the government recognizes. That's what we see. That's the first thing. I want you to get to a place where the government recognizes. It doesn't recognize you until you have LLC, S Corp, INC, C Corp. Once the government recognizes you and turns their head, you've gone from just being a payor to the government to becoming a partner. And then Queen, who you want to build your brand and really take this mission that you have in life and turn it into, I'm putting words in your mouth here, but monetize it a bit, because if you're going to really expand your brand, like you said, it's going to take money. You're going to want to monetize that. So, all right, let me get into it. Go ahead, Robert. Did you say something?
Not there.
Okay, got it. All right. Got it. So just throw on mute if you can, Robert. Just so I appreciate you. So, yeah, I appreciate you. And let me give Robert his flowers, and then I'm gonna call him out real quick. Then I'm gonna get right into it. I kind of saw Robert start his company, and he has another name, a nickname, but we don't go by that nickname. I don't call him by that nickname because the nickname is a past paradigm. That nickname didn't make him a CEO. Robert Tull is the CEO. And so, I'm proud to see that you started your company. I think the last time I actually saw you in person, you were talking about buying the truck. You just haven't won. So congrats on getting the other one. So want to give you your flowers there. But I also want to call you out because I want to help you take some more steps so that way you can monetize quicker. And I hope that you see this through this. There are other people who are willing to fund your vision. They're willing to fund your vision if you are positioned correctly. And I want to show you how to get positioned correctly so you're not just doing business to consumer, because that's probably a lot of what you're doing, Robert. Really quickly, just take yourself off me really quickly. Do you do business to customer more or business to business more?
Business to customer.
Okay. What if you had one customer that paid you handsomely and that customer was that would be a game changer. That would be a game changer. What's up, Nibs? That would be a game changer. How you doing, Nivea?
Doing well. Hey.
What's up? So, Nivea, you came in at the perfect time. So I'm just going over intros really, really quickly. Tell us, Nivea, who you are, what your intention is for today. You on mute, Nivea.
Hi. Now I'm here. My name is Nivea Ham. My intentions is to get a little bit more information of how I can grow my upcoming businesses that I'm trying to start at this moment. So I just want to get all the information I can so that way once it really gets started, it'll be smooth sailing from there. So
Perfect. Well, look, thanks for joining. I know you said you were at church. Nivea comes from a powerful family. I've known her family for a long time. The Ham family, they are giants in the kingdom of God. So yeah, thanks for joining. And that's what this is about. Just really quickly, like for me, money is not about the paper dollars. That's the lowest form. Money is the symbol of the energy of freedom and abundance. When you start seeing it like that, you start thinking differently about it. And so for me, the money is the tool and the resource to be able to spread the gospel, which is the good news. It's the good news that there are better ways to live. All right, so let me show you in that vein how to have life and have it more abundantly. We're going to start first with the things you need to do to get recognized by the government, then to get minority certified, and then how you can maybe start bidding. And I'm going to show you some things of how. Now I know, Nivea, you're in Maryland.
yes.
So got it. So I'm in New York. So I'm going to show y'all some things from New York, but these are things you can apply whatever state you're in. All right. So